Hello. All right, let's acknowledge the proverbial and also the literal elephant in the room, which is that I am in a new apartment. I am back in my apartment in Brooklyn. I moved from where I was in Providence back to Brooklyn. That's why you haven't seen me in a while. Hello, hi, did you miss me? And I also got a new camera. We got a new camera, we got some new lights. It's a different setup. I was just living my life in Brooklyn and I saw today that EA announced a new kit. It's an industrial loft vibe kind of kit. And as a Brooklinite and a simmer, I thought, wow, I am perfectly qualified to give my first impressions on this kit. So if you would like to see my first impressions of this kit, then keep on watching. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel so you can catch more Sims content from me. Give this video a thumbs up and also follow me on Twitch. I stream on Twitch like all the time. And yeah, let's dive into my first impressions of this kit. So this is the tweet that EA shared earlier today. This came from the Sims account and it says, "Are you ready to become a true Brooklynite simmer?" Little picture of the Statue of Liberty there, which we love. Design the loft of your dreams with the new Sims 4 #Industrial Loft Kit. And it came with this really cute little video that showcases a quick animation featuring some of the new items in the pack. So this looks to be either some kind of archway or door. A really cute looking armchair. Looks like a leather armchair. Maybe it's a reclaimed vibe. This looks like some kind of piping. And then similarly, we have a little cabinet or a dresser. I'm not sure what kind of storage piece that is. A plant, what looks to be a new window that looks like it would go really well with the Moschino, whatever, however you say that pack name. Looks like it would go really well with that. And then a new lighting fixture. And then I'm unsure if this is part of the rendering or if this is actually a new wallpaper or wall paint option that we'll have, but it looks like some kind of asymmetrical vibe. Just looking at this video, very excited. This is definitely my style of building. I pretty much exclusively either build really modern industrial style builds or like cottagecore fantasy vibes. So this is kind of an equal and opposite reaction from The Sims to the cottage living pack that just came out, which I loved. I absolutely love that pack. I'm playing with it a lot over on my Twitch channel. Along with that video, they also shared some screenshots of the new pack. I saw them over on Lil Simsy's channel, so I've pulled these screenshots from her video. You can go and check out her first impressions of the pack in my description. I've included the link there, but I muted her video and pulled some of the screenshots from it because I wanted to take a look at the screenshots and not have her first impressions sort of color mine. So thank you, Kayla, for letting me unofficially take the screenshots from your video. I did not get them specials, just so you know. I stole these screenshots from Kayla. So this is the first picture that we have. It's a picture of some of the items from the build. We've got some piping in here, a bed, a bedside table, what looks to be a new rug, and then some kind of a plant holder situation. I like it on first glance. There seems to be like a yellow theme. I wonder if that's to help tie in with the interior design pack, which I know is really Scandinavian inspired and has a lot of these like bright primary colors throughout. But I love what looks to be this sort of brushed iron, wrought iron bed. Very, very cool. Some storage underneath. I don't know if that's actually going to be a wardrobe as well. Is this a bed that functions as a wardrobe, or are those drawers purely decorative? Because it would be super cool to have a bed in The Sims that could also function as storage. That would be awesome. Wondering what kind of swatches this rug comes in, but then again, we see this asymmetrical flooring, which is sort of mirrored from the wall that was in the previous video that they shared on Twitter. I wonder if that's actually going to be a build item in the game or if it's just part of the rendering. And they also shared a full picture of this room. That pipe is super long. I don't know how long that's actually going to be when you build it. Is it going to be something you can customize to create piping along the tops of your builds? And then they've got this plant. I wonder if those books come as a part of the storage item or if that's, you know, an empty space that you can put stuff in. Not sure how much I'm going to use this. I like planters that you can kind of stack together to make a wall of planters, and I don't know if this one's going to replicate super well, but first impressions looks really cool. I like that window. I really, really hope that it comes in like tall versions and that we get some really big windows as a part of this pack. That one looks a little small. And then they also shared some images of actual gameplay. I think there's only one piece of new wall art. I don't know if any of these are actually new pieces of wall art, but I know that this one is because they posted about it on Twitter that this is a new piece of wall art. All these, again, the piping details, which I really like. I don't know if this is a new door. I think it's a new door. You guys tell me in the comments whether this is a new door, but I believe that's a new door. We see this plant come up again, which I like the terrarium vibes. A new coffee table. We have this 2-tier coffee table, which I like. I wonder if that doubles as like a dining table. I don't know. It looks like a dining table height in the game. That would be a really cool feature if you could actually have your Sims eat their dinner at that coffee table just on that little higher level. That would be a really cool feature. But love this sofa. Not sure how I feel about the red swatch, but love that you have this leather industrial sofa edition. I think it looks super cool. And I believe that that's another swatch of the rug that we saw in the previous picture. In the previous picture, it was in white. I don't know if it's like a camo kind of swatch, but I like the neutrals. Neutrals are, you know, very in right now, so I really like the neutral tones that it allows you to bring to your decor. That looks like a little piece of storage there. A little console table in the back, and again they're going with this like woods industrials neutral situation, which I really like. I think that's going to be really easy to match with some of the items we already have. We have a lot of cool industrial items in the game already, so this feels like a really nice complement to some of the items we already have in our game. This window again, but it looks small. It looks like a little bit of a small window. I would love if it went to the floor. They're really illustrating here how nicely this pack works with some of the features we already have, like platforms. And then I also think this decal is new. The decal looks new to me, but I never use the wall decals. Do you use wall decals in your game? I almost never do. So don't know how much I'll be using that, but it's cool. I like that they're adding it in there, you know, no complaints. And then they shared another iteration of what this pack looks like. We see a lot again of that piping. I love this. This TV console is super cool. I like that they're showcasing how to use the furniture in different ways. So we see that coffee table show up again, but instead it's being used as more of an end table with a lamp on the upper level and then that terrarium on the bottom. And a new wall decal, very cute. I like it sized up. I kind of like this aged decal look better. It reads more to me like almost like a chalkboard painting or something like that, which I really, really enjoy. I don't know if that plant is new. Is that the same plant that we got in interior design, or is that a new plant? Either way, I like it. I can't remember if it's new or not. And is that fan new? I think that ceiling fan is also new. And it looks like they've done another iteration of the planter, a taller version that lives more as a bookshelf. I think that looks like a bookshelf. I can't tell if it's just on a higher level or if it's the same planter just higher up, or if it's actually a bookshelf. But either way, I really like it. And then they sent another gameplay picture. I actually didn't notice that the sofa had a little blanket on it. I like that a lot. I like the plaid blanket. I like it in this gray swatch a lot. That's a really fun swatch. This plant came up again, so I do believe that that's actually a new plant in this pack. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like a new plant. We see all this piping, so I do wonder if those are individual pieces or if it's modular. That would be really cool if the piping was modular. Oh, I like that a lot. I really hope the piping is modular. Keep your fingers crossed for that. And then we have this new lighting fixture and what looks like a bar height dining table and bar height chairs. Again in that yellow swatch. What's with the yellow? I don't know how I feel about the yellow. I know I should love yellow as the resident Hufflepuff of the Sims community, but I don't know how I feel about that yellow. I don't know if it goes with the neutrals of this pack. Just because it's not for me doesn't mean it's not going to be for someone, but it's not for me. And you know, I don't really use bar height tables, but this might inspire me to do it because even though I don't love the yellow, I'm interested to see what other swatches those chairs come in because it looks really cool. And then again, they showcase those rugs in a few different swatches, which is very interesting. And this is the update that they sent along with their tweet. It's titled Bye-Bye Summer. Don't say that. I don't want summer to be over. Don't say that. Hello Simmers. We have a short but sweet update for you all today. I think we knew it was always going to be a small one. How are you enjoying the final days of summer? Blah, blah, blah. We have a wonderful new painting by the amazingly talented oceany isle. Very cool. Okay, so now that we've taken a quick look at what's inside this kit, here are my first impressions. If I'm being selfish and just thinking about my own personal playstyle, I do really like this kit. I love loft style building, I love modern building, so I can see these items fitting into my personal gameplay really seamlessly. But if we look at where this kit fits into the recent releases from the Sims franchise, we've gotten a lot of building centric kits lately, and I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I think if you look at the way that the community has evolved in terms of CC creators, in terms of the way that creators are making content online, all the kinds of content that both streamers and YouTubers are making, I think it skews heavily towards building. Builders are really popular on Twitch. They're also really popular on YouTube. So my favorite content to watch are speed builds and building content. So it makes sense that they would cater to that community. But even the latest game pack was gameplay, if you can call it gameplay, that's really centered around building. It was an interior design pack. So even though you technically got a new career, once you got into your client's home, you were really just building. So it feels like we've gotten a lot of packs that are catering to and pandering to the builders of The Sims. So with that being said, my heart aches a little bit for players that are absolutely dying for some gameplay. Of course, in cottage living, we got some farming gameplay, and I love it. I love living out my Stardew Valley farming fantasy in The Sims. I do, truly. But it just feels like we've got a lot of build-centric packs. Now, again, for me personally, I don't have a problem with that. My play style is 60% building, 40% gameplay. So stuff that has more building in it, not a problem for me. But I'm curious to see what you all think. Are you looking for more gameplay in the Sims releases? Do you feel like it's been really build heavy? Because I do. If we think about the kits we got, the Moroccan one, Country Kitchen, which just felt like Cottage Living Light, again, 2 build packs, the Interior Design game pack, which was again building. Cottage Living for sure had some gameplay in there, but if we look at the new features they brought to the game, it's pawns. It's stuff that you're still doing and build and buy. But ultimately, I'm excited about this kit. I am very interested to see how it fits in with some of the other industrial furniture that already exists in the game, which we have a lot of. It's going to fit really nicely with the Machino pack, however you say the name of that pack. So those are my first impressions of the Industrial Loft Kit. Overall, I'm excited about it. It retails for $4.99, and I'm going to be getting this and putting it in my game, but let me know what you think. Are you going to be getting it on the 26th? Are you going to be putting this in your game? Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and you can turn the bell notification on to make sure that you never miss a video from me. And with that, I'm gonna skedaddle on out of here and get excited to do some modern builds, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.